A new day on this Lexington thoroughbred farm starts just as the last one ended, with a hefty helping of hard work.
I'm down here at 5:45, feed the ones in the barn and the ones in the paddock.
Gary Nair cares for 5 of the 70 horses here.
You gotta watch him, because if not, he goes and taste tests everybody's food.
It's not glamorous, but for Nair, it's a labor of love. Because in this moment, his reality is lost in the routine.
It's like you're on a farm, like working, time flies by. It's like you're not incarcerated, I guess.
100 acres of green pasture along I-64 are encircled by barbed wire. The 18 farmhands wear assigned uniforms. They are inmates here at Blackburn Correctional Complex, doing time with each stall that's cleaned, with every mane that's brushed.
I said I'm good. I'll work. I'll do anything you tell me to. I mean, I guess she kind of gave me a second chance and nobody else did.
She is farm manager Linda Dyer, and she'll be the first to tell you this place is all about second chances, not just for the guys she teaches, but also for the retired athletes they look after.
These horses are the forgotten warriors of the racetrack and heroes of the racetrack. They've given everything they have for people's entertainment when they go to the races. And so the way I look at it, we owe them as a profession to take care of the ones that don't have anywhere to go.
The program pairs inmates with ex-racehorses from the Thoroughbred Retirement Foundation, a nonprofit that works to make sure track stars aren't forgotten in their old age.
It's a win-win situation for the horses and the guys, because the horses get good care and the guys learn a new profession that they can use on the street.
I come down here to find a job, do something different, because apparently everything I've been doing ain't been right. You gotta try something different, I guess.
At 32 years old, Nair has spent 9 of the last 13 years in prison, serving for robbery and burglary. Before that, he was a foster child.
I did live with my parents till I was 7, and then my dad, he killed my mom when I was 7.
Past pain is eased with each interaction. It's therapeutic for both.
A lot of these guys they talk about how good it is for them, and they get to show affection to the horses, and so it is good therapy for them.
Gregory Porter is about to serve out. Speedway just got here, retired after a $169,000 racing career.
He beat Keeneland. He's mostly a sprinter.
Porter's helping Speedway settle into his golden years.
It taught me patience, taught me self-control, and I think the horses, you know, they help you to rehabilitate yourself.
When you have something else dependent, you know, it changes perspective. I mean, you look at things different. This is what I should have did with my family and my kids and everything else. I should have did what I'm trying to do with these horses.
Keith Ratchford is serving 20 years for robbery.
We're helping somebody that, you know, like us, we can relate to each other. We both need a helping hand.
It's hard for him to pick a favorite, but when there are carrots to give out, a foundered horse named Book gets them all.
Ratchford had never worked with horses before either, and now he is so attached to these horses. The guys all laugh at him because he's always out in the field playing with a horse.
For Dyer, there's nothing more satisfying than watching the interaction between inmate and horse.
He won't bite a nibble.
She knows it's because of each other that there are better days ahead for both.
I try to get everybody a career before they leave, because that's a problem with some people. They don't have a plan, you know, for their career when they leave, and they need to be busy and have a career.
That time's coming up for Gary Nair. June 1st, he'll be a free man. Will he work with horses?
If the job opportunity is available.
Regardless, it's hard to imagine his future without the lessons he's learned here.
It kind of feels good for real. Because, like, this program is giving me a second chance, like TRF is giving these horses a second chance, I guess.
I'm Jackie Congedo for Keeneland Close Up.